Well, here we are, everybody. Hi, I'm Robin. I'm Robin O'Neill. This is me reading stuff. Well, as we all know, this is December 31st. This year has been sputtering for the last couple of weeks. It's over now. Done. Goodbye. You don't get it back. So, did you do all you wanted to this year? Were you resilient? I sure the fuck was resilient. Trust me, in ways you guys can't even imagine. Were you good to yourselves? Did you forgive yourselves? I didn't. That is not something I did. I'm working on it. Anyway, this is me saying hi, just saying I genuinely hope you guys are feeling good as this year ends. And I do wish you all the best for 2016. Just attack it. No excuses. Make things happen. Be strong. Keep a sense of humor. Don't be a racist. Don't be a bigot. Like anyone's going to be like, you know what? 2016's coming. You know what I'm going to do? Become a racist. I don't even know why I just want to make sure none of my listeners are racist. And if you are, get the fuck out of here. Anyway. What else? Let's all be kind. Let's forgive people. Everyone's just they're just doing their best. Seriously, people are. That's the greatest. If I keep that in mind, my days go much easier. I used to be so angry. Oh my God. Just angry at everything, angry at everybody, people I didn't know, people I did know, all of you, everyone. It's been about 3 years since I let go of that, thank God. But when I think back to how that used to be, I think the main way I got over it was to just really trust. I know people are doing their best because I know. Well, anyway, God, what if I just went on like this for the next 10 minutes? Just kept listing things we should be and shouldn't be for 2016. Hey, if ever I am annoying you as a listener, I want you to know that I am about 1,000,000 times more annoyed with myself than you could ever dream of being. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's get to it. The point is for me to read you guys something. I'm going to read you Jean Valentine. She is a poet who I believe still lives in New York City. She was born in 1934. Let's see. She also, not only is she's won tons of awards. What I'm reading from is going to be from the book Door in the Mountain, New and Collected. And that won her a National Book Award for poetry in 2004. She also has translated a very interesting Russian poet, Osip Mandelstam, who I have been wanting to read on the podcast for a while, so I will. You know, let me take this moment really quickly to say I don't think people may not. Well, anyway, I get a lot of emails with a lot of suggestions for me to read certain poems and excerpts and stuff on here. I get so many a day now. And so I just want you to know that I am taking all of this in and cataloging it all. And I'm getting an intern to help me get through that in the next coming months. But they're not going ignored. It's just that it's a lot. And I already, with my own library and collection of poetry and literature, I mean, I could have done this for like 10 years and never, not 10 years, 10 lifetimes and never run out of things I wanted to read to you. And of course, I develop each day. I'm always reading, so I'm always changing my attitudes, learning about someone new. And I love that. So I don't want anyone to stop recommending things at all. I want that to keep it coming. I just wanted to clear the air and say that it's gotten to be a little overwhelming, though. So anyway. Osip Mandelstam is on the list. She translated him. A lot of her poetry is written in a way that echoes the way feelings or emotions or just general psychology kind of passes through the brain. That's the way I feel it. It's a very particular and strange sensation reading Jean Valentine for me. So what I'm hoping is it's not going to be too difficult for me to do her justice, but it is probably a little more difficult for me to read out loud for various reasons, the structure of it and other things. Anyway, let's please get me to shut up and just read this arresting poem. It is called The Knife. That was my hoodie zipper that you just heard. I don't know if you heard it. I heard it. Here we go. In my sleep, fell at his feet, wanted to eat him right up, would have, but even better, he talked to me. Did I ask you to? Were those words my blood sucking too? Now I will have a body again, move differently, easier, back to the plan, a little house, a woman and a man. Crossed against yours, my soul will show glow through my breastbone. Back down into the kitchen, yours. Here, I will save you. Others have failed, even died, but I will save you. You save me. Devour me a way up. Woke up. I can cry, but I can't wake up today again. Don't answer the door. Then did. Couldn't look at you talk. Couldn't place the bed in the room or where the room was when I closed my eyes. This is the same old knife. My knife. I know it as well as I know my own mouth. I will be lying there on the desk. If I open my eyes, I will know the room very well. There will be the little thrown-out globe of blood we left, and every molecule of every object here will swell with life, and someone will be at the door. Loved it. Thank you. I got my physical feeling out of that one. It's been a while since I read something that made me like throw shit and bang on my desk and breathe heavier. I read that. It's been a while since I did that on the podcast. And that is something that happens to me quite often. So it felt good to do that. It felt good to slam things around a little bit. Well, guys, what am I going to say to you? Thank you for listening this year. I've been doing this at exactly 6 months now. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. It brings me a certain sort of satisfaction that I truly have never felt. Not since I did show and tell when I was in elementary school. So thank you for letting me feel those feelings. I don't want to forget this. I basically stick around every year just so I can enjoy the pleasure of sharing this excerpt from Patricia Highsmith's journal. I do it every year, sometimes just on social media. At one point I did recite this to someone I met in a grocery store parking lot. I think that was last year. The point is, I have a real serious need to share this every time December 31st comes around. I am pretty obsessed with Patricia Highsmith. I've said it on here before. There's not much of hers I can read on here, though. She doesn't write poetry and nothing really short enough. I'll figure that out. But anyway, she wrote this at 2:30 a.m. on New Year's Eve in 1947. She was 26, I think, at the time. It is, and I do have this memorized. My New Year's Eve toast to all the devils, lusts, passions, greeds, envies, loves, hates, strange desires, enemies ghostly and real, the army of memories with which I do battle. May they never give me peace. Mic drop, right? Goodbye. Good night. I love you all. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve. But don't go out. Don't go to parties. Stay inside. Read a book. Be safe. Drink water. Watch something dumb on TV. And end it. Goodbye.